Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Frame Fatales. Thank you so much for your patience while we set up the next run. My name is Smooth Operative, and I will be your host for the remainder of the event. We are coming up on the final run of the event, and if you missed some of the marathon, mark your calendars because Frame Fatales will be back February 23rd through the 29th here on twitch.tv/games done quick. But right now, we've got a run of Frame Fatale coming at you by the amazing Sasam. So let's do this.
Hello,
Sasam, you
everybody. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, gonna jump right in. Countdown. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice thing about this game is we actually use in-game time. So, if my countdown is bad, that doesn't matter. So, welcome to Fatal Frame. At the end of the FF block of Frame Fatales, because we couldn't stick enough Fs in it, apparently.
True.
Maybe next time we'll get some more in there. So,
Trying to say that all at once is quite something.
Frame Fatales I did it wrong already. Fatal Frame at Frame Fatales, the end of the FF block, and end of Frame Fatales.
Yes.
Trying to say that fast is a little brutal.
That's good.
Yeah, this is Fatal Frame. It is a game about ghosts. And bad decisions. Very bad decisions. And bad camera angles. So this is a survival horror game. It has tank controls and lock cameras, which if anyone is used to, it means there's going to be a lot of weird flipping around whenever a camera angle changes if you're trying to change directions. So the start of this game, we're playing as a character named Mafuyu, and he can see ghosts, sort of. And he has like a teacher who is another ghost hunter person who has gone to this mansion to investigate some ghosts and went missing. Him and his whole team of 3 people. So instead of calling the cops, he decides to go investigate himself. You can guess how well that turns out.
This immediately.
Yeah, so that's the first ghost. There's actually a pretty easy setup for that ghost. You want to charge your shot 3 times with your camera, take the first shot, and then you want to fully charge and take the shot with a fatal frame, which is hitting it at the last moment before it attacks. It goes red, and the circle around it goes yellow, and that gives you bonus points, which are important for upgrading our camera later.
So that's pretty important, yeah.
Yeah, the first 2 fights are pretty much the most important to set you up pretty well. I just skipped the cutscene there, but things go horribly wrong when you try to find people who have disappeared in a haunted mansion by yourself without calling the cops or the Ghostbusters. And now that Mafuyu's gone, we are playing as his sister, who is also not calling the cops and going to investigate on her own.
Brave kids.
Yes, I'm forgetting her name right now, and I feel bad. I searched her up right before, and I'm just like, oh no.
Chat, do you guys know?
She like hardly her last name I think is like Hinasaki. She hardly
good enough.
Yeah, she like never says her own name in the game really, because you don't say your own name, but they say Mafuyu's a lot because you find other stuff, which is the only reason I remember Mafuyu. In this one cutscene where it's like Mafuyu, which I think will be coming up. So yeah, we're backtracking now where our brother was and finding some locked doors, and this first part is just kind of like a bit of a tutorial section. Door is locked, we see him go in there. If he's walking through walls, that's probably not a good sign for his health.
No.
Same with this man here. People don't like walls. It's like watching a Silent Hill Homecoming speedrun, kind of. They just go everywhere. But so we find out this other ability of the camera to find hidden passageways and stuff. There's these little glowing ghost orbs here I'm going to try not to touch because it takes a second and gives you plot, and we don't need plot. But so right now we're following the editor of the group of the like author spiritualist guy and his team who went missing. And this whole first night kind of revolves around them. We're going to pick up some ammo here and then get a cutscene where you get a scare. Oops. Start one too many times there. And
Oof.
let me just
So you're
skip a few
collecting all
bits.
of the things that they kind of left behind, probably.
Yeah, and there's like we get the tape recorder here and some tapes, and you can kind of listen to the tapes, and it gives you more plot, but it's kind of slow, so we don't need to do that. This is going to be the second ghost fight, and this one's kind of important that we get a one-shot and a fatal frame to make sure we have enough points, because it's one of the easier ones to get. You just kind of stay still and hold a bit to the side, and he should just line up and you get it. It's one of the easier setups, so if you miss it, you're in a rough spot, especially since the next ghost is not fun. It's one of my least favorite, even though it's one of the earliest. I always get hit by it. I should also mention, because of the way I have audio split, I can't hear the game at all, and there will be ghosts later on that without audio cues are a nightmare, so
Oh my
I have been
goodness.
practicing without, but some of these fights might get real messy real fast, so I'll probably be picking up some some backup ammo and stuff just in case.
just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. And there is one thing I can do if things go horribly wrong by the third night. I can Google something to make it easier. I hope I don't have to Google it. I've never had to do it in a run, but if I really have to, I will, because I don't want this run to go that south.
No. I
yeah,
have my fingers crossed, like all of them. So
Yeah.
scary games are, they're just that. They're scary, and I get nervous.
Oh yeah. I actually started speedrunning horror games specifically because I'm not a huge horror fan and I can't really play them. So it gives me like a way to play them without being scared because I know where everything is and how it happens.
That's actually really cool. That gives me hope.
Yeah, just look up speedrun routes first, and you know where all the jump scares are, except for this game, because there's some that only happen in certain playthroughs. So I'm going to switch to a stronger film type here and upgrade speed, which is why we want those fatal frames early, as we want as many points as we can to upgrade our speed, which is the least costly upgrade and also the best. So that's nice. Yeah. And then we just fight this guy again, and this should be our last fight. There's kind of a trick you can get where if you walk up to a ghost and back, oh, that didn't kill. Whoops. If you walk up to a ghost and back, you can kind of hit this range when they're in hit stun from your camera that they'll try to reset from an attack to moving animations, and it'll let you start charging your camera early so you can get like faster charged shots that deal more damage on them, but it's really inconsistent. It's one of the newer things in the run to my knowledge. So
if you're not fast enough, like if your camera's not charged, like they can just kind of kill you, I guess.
So you can take a shot immediately,
Okay.
but it'll just do like the one charge damage. If you can charge it more, it'll do more damage. So if you get the it's kind of a glitch where it lets you charge before you can technically take a shot on them, then you're just getting some extra damage in like building it up in free time where you couldn't be shooting your camera anyways. So it's just free time basically because it's free damage. So we did all that to get a key to get up here, and now we're going to be coming up on the long arms fight, which is my least favorite in the game.
Oh.
Even though it's really early. But yeah, there's like a really specific ammo route here. I'm taking more than I used to, just for safety in the marathon. Old strats in this game, or you would just like I hit the orb. This is what happens when you hit the orbs and why you try to avoid them. So I used to run this game like 3 years ago, and the strat then was you just take a shot as fast as possible every time to try to keep them in hit stun, but you burn through ammo really fast. And yeah, this is long arms. I do not like this ghost. It goes invisible a lot and just kind of moves its head around a lot and has a really long range, so
It's like arms so long, can't always keep them in frame.
Yeah, it's really hard to get like center shots, which do more damage, or I guess they call it core shots. But that went relatively well. That's one of the fights I tend to have go wrong. Silly camera angle movement there. So there's actually a mechanic in this game I really like for tank controls, even though it doesn't seem like I'm using it at all. You have a run button, And if you hold that run button and don't input a like a shift in your direction, you will continue to run straight. So even if you go into a new camera, it won't do the thing where it flips you around. But because so many camera angles change when you go through a door and need to turn anyways, you'll go through and you have to be like pressing to change direction. So you'll go
Yeah.
flipping around anyway. So
It
it's
can be
not
really
always
disorienting with
yeah,
these
it's not
fixed
always
camera angles and tank
it's not
controls.
always the most helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I switched to weaker ammo here to save ammo again because we have to take like 6 shots that aren't on enemies just to unlock stuff. We get to go to this room. I'll be grabbing some extra ammo in this room that takes some time, but it's worth it. And these puzzles here are kind of cool because each night they reset to a different puzzle. So that's kind of the thing I can search up on Google. I was talking about. If in the third night things are really bad, I will just search up the puzzle to this door because I don't know it off the top of my head. But if I have to,
Oh, yeah.
to save the run, I will.
Is it like a couple of different RNG options with the puzzle, or it's always the same?
It's always the same, which is nice.
Okay.
But there's 3 or 4 nights, well, technically 4 nights, but the 4th night's really short, and you don't really come here at all. Normally, you wouldn't go up this ladder to get this ammo I'm grabbing because it's super slow, as you can see.
Careful,
you have
she
to
doesn't
go
want to
up and
slip.
down. Yep. Sometimes also your input will buffer, and when you come down the ladder, you'll just immediately climb back up, and it wastes even more time.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah. There's more ladders like this later that you have to go up and aren't optional, so we'll no, she climbed back up. It buffered.
Uh-oh. So once
Oh
she
no.
starts the animation, there's no stopping her.
No. It's really
Oh, that's
fun.
silly.
Yeah, I'm wasting so much time here just because you decided to buffer and make me walk up. You have to be kind of real careful. I got stuck going up and down like 5 times straight in a run.
Oh my god.
Because my other controller started having issues. This is actually like my 3rd controller getting ready for this marathon. The other 2 started drifting to the left, and one just like won't connect.
So do you use the actual PS2 controller?
Yeah, I'm running this on PS2 with
Okay.
like old controllers.
But yeah. I didn't know if you had like a converter or not.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I just have like 12-year-old controllers.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah. I mean, if it works, most of them don't anymore. The amount of tech issues I've had leading up to this event have been hilarious.
Aww.
I'm like cursed. I've gone through a component cable for my PS2 that died, 2 controllers. My computer is blue screen probably about 300 times in the past month.
Oh my god. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Sasam? That is hellacious. My god.
Yeah, I got home from work at 6:30 today and started trying to get on so I could be ready for the marathon, and I blue screened 11 times before it let me just like log on, which took about an hour.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a big chance of me speedrunning too much in the future because I don't know if I'll be able to stream it all.
Aww.
It'll be fine. It always works out in the end. So we're just taking pictures of these talismans, and they're like, you have to go find this random ghost in the background to take a picture of to unlock. And it's kind of a puzzle of guessing where it is. It's kind of not. They're always in the same place, which is nice. So it's not like RNG, choose 1 of 5. That would be really awkward.
Yeah.
And there will be a lot of backtracking in this run. We will be running all over this house, left and right.
Would you say that the map, like overall throughout the whole game, is like kind of contained, or like it's pretty linear, or how do you feel about
it's actually
world?
fairly contained. If you know where you're going, it feels very linear. Hit the ghost. Oh well. But it's kind of interesting because it's like it unlocks more as you go through more days, but you need to go less places as you go through more days as well. So it kind of becomes irrelevant that more areas and a wider area is unlocked. But almost everywhere is... Oh man, that angle was real bad for movement. Swapping back my camera angle. Or, yeah. Film here. I cannot speak. And we have another little fight here. This one usually is pretty fine. Shoutouts to auto aim that like works when a ghost first appears shortly. Ooh, I got the quick charge here. That's nice. That makes that fight really easy. I got 2 shots of quick charge. You can kind of tell when you get it because they're still in hit stun and you just start charging really fast and it's just like, oh, okay.
So are there bosses in this game and that like you have to take more pictures to make them disappear?
Yeah,
Certain ghosts?
there's certain ghosts like that one isn't optional. The door locks behind you, you have to fight it. But like
Okay.
this one is optional. I can run from this ghost. We're just gonna backtrack as soon as we spawn it. And hopefully it won't hit us before getting the door, because sometimes it does. But as soon as we go through this door, it despawns. It hit me through the door when it should have despawned. That's
Aw.
magical. That
Rude.
I've not seen that before. It didn't deal damage, so that's fine.
It was like, hey, come back. I'm talking to you.
It's like, I want to be on stream too. Yeah, there's a few different strategies to deal with like optional ghosts. There's some optional ghosts that can sometimes spawn when you have a ghost you have to fight, and that's really awkward because then you're just stuck fighting 2 ghosts.
Oh, geez.
So hopefully we won't get the bad RNG.
How does that work then? Do you have to get them both in the frame or?
You can fight them one at a time.
Okay.
It is faster if you get them both in the frame, though. There's one fight that is always 2 ghosts at once, but there's a few that are sort of RNG. And if you get that RNG, it just kind of sucks. I think I mentioned earlier, I ran this game like 3 years ago. I ran in a marathon and I got the worst RNG possible on like everything, and I got the extra ghost spawns, and it was a nightmare.
Oh boy.
And I got really horrified running this game for a while, so I didn't. But now I'm back.
We're back right now.
Yes. So hopefully that doesn't repeat. I'm picking up a stone mirror here, which is like your instant revive. And I'm picking up some more ammo just for safety. I've been practicing just taking this the whole time, so I'm super comfortable taking it and not so much not doing it anymore, because I'm like, I'm going to practice marathon strats and I always take the safety stuff. And then you go and try to do a run without the safety stuff, and it's like, oh no, I'm not used to this anymore. I want my training wheels back.
Aw. Well, it's important to finish these during the marathon.
Yeah. Finishing is better than not finishing, generally, I think.
Yeah.
I have a few safety saves, too, so if I have to, I can just save, like, load some other save. But hopefully it won't come to that, and I'll be saving at certain points for safety as well. So we're coming up on another fight. This one's pretty easy. Usually, this is where we start getting into the issue of ghosts that spawn next to walls, and sometimes they'll just go into a wall and you can't hit them anymore because you can't see them. So you just have to wait till they leave the wall. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because it's really awkward and loses you a lot of time. Okay, cool. She's going away from the wall.
That's good.
And we got a quick charge 2-shot. That's actually like a perfect fight. I never get a fight that good.
Very
I also
nice.
forgot to upgrade my camera before this fight, so the fact that it went so well is amazing.
Where do you upgrade your camera? Like, do you just pick up the supplies to upgrade it, or do you have to go somewhere specific?
So you get points when you fight the ghost, and you get better points like the better shots you get, which is why those first 2 fights you really want to get the fatal frame when they're about to hit you with like max charge. A fatal frame is specifically hitting them on max charge when they're attacking you when their reticle turns yellow.
Okay.
Because you can hit them when they're red and they're going to attack, but if that yellow circle isn't there yet, you don't get the fatal frame. So it's like kind of awkward timing, and you get like 2,000 points, 2,500 points, which is really good. Usually you're getting about 500 to 700 points shot, and we want to fully upgrade our speed before the end of the run, and speed upgrades are 2,000 for the first upgrade, 6,000 points for the second, and 12,000 for the last. So we kind of want to farm points. It's a bit easier to now that we actually are charging shots more. Ooh, that attack did not stun her. That was interesting. It dealt damage at least. She's invisible. There she is. Okay, that was decent RNG for her. That took a lot of shots and took a while because she just floated there doing nothing. But I'd rather her do nothing than do a lot of things.
Like, how erratic do you think the ghost movement can get? Like, if you see a ghost that's like heading in one direction and then it disappears, is it generally like still heading in that same direction, or like can you kind of find it
It
that
really
way?
depends on the ghosts.
Okay.
These early ones are kind of like that, but you start. So speaking of bosses, the first real boss is coming up. This is did not get the RNG. So there's random like scares in this game. You can get attacked by a bird here, which is RNG, and it makes you like lose a second. It's not a ghost; it just comes down and scares you. But so this is the first kind of real boss, and he can sort of teleport around, and usually you kind of use audio cues to tell where they're teleporting, but I don't have audio, so
Yeah, that's true. In case anyone forgot, Sasam has no game audio. So
yeah, so it's very fun if that starts happening. So this is the guy our brother went to find, but he can't. Him and his whole crew, like that, his crew, the first guy we fought with his crew, they're all dead. These are all their ghosts.
oh boy.
Oh, he teleported and attacked me instantly. That is, I've never seen that before.
No.
That was incredibly fast and bad RNG.
Let go, you mean ghost.
Because, yeah, this guy sometimes teleports directly on you, and you cannot react in time to dodge him if he lands, like, right on top of you, which is really scary.
Yikes.
He's flying around now, though, which is fine, because it lets me get some charges on him and then get shots off. He's gonna go for the attack on him, but the attack finishes. Otherwise, everything goes, like, dark, and I can't see anything. He's moved. Where are you? There he is. So yeah, he teleported there. I kind of only have the light at the very top of the camera screen to tell where he's teleported to. It's brighter when you're facing them, and not when he's not. So I have to kind of figure out where he's gone based on that. But if you're still kind of close enough where he's just off screen, you can't really tell if he's gone left or right. It's kind of guessing.
So you said this was one of the people that went missing?
Yeah, one of the original people went missing.
Okay.
He was like some researcher, paranormal researcher. He's the one your brother like studied under and went to go find, and yeah, him and his whole team are dead. But they found the clues to figure out what's happening, which is kind of what we find here at this shrine. We have to place these little statues, and then we're gonna meet the last boss already. Let's go.
Alrighty. Let's go.
Yeah. So our strat to beating the last boss at the beginning of night 1 is very complex. There's a lot that goes into it. We run into her and die. That's it. And I'm actually going to save here.
So this is intentional.
Yeah, it's faster. You basically just run from her until she kills you. So dying to her first is just faster. Okay. We got our safety save. So that's night 1. Night 1 is dealing with that crew, all of them. Night 2 is now dealing with the actual citizens of the house as much. Basically what they found is this is there's like a shrine and monks here that were performing a ritual with human sacrifice that was supposed to keep like ghosts and like evil at bay. But it went wrong, and
That's
everyone
quite a
died,
way to
and now
do
the
it.
ghosts are all stuck here. Yeah. So they're part of what's called the strangling ritual, which we're starting to see rope burns on our neck and our limbs. This ghost is scary. I don't like her. But basically what they did was they would tie ropes around the limbs and neck of her and then just pull her apart.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a bad time. I understand why she decided she didn't want to go through with it, the priestess Kyrie, and then didn't, and then everyone died due to ghosts. And these are all the people who died to ghosts. It's our friend again, my least favorite fight. Back for revenge. Luckily, this is the only other time we have to face them. They're really close. I don't like this.
They're back trying to get you to take a picture of their good side.
Yeah, it's like, I just want to shake your hands. My very long arms. I don't actually know if this ghost has a name. We kind of have like nicknames for ghosts. This is Long Arms. It's very clever. A lot of the nicknames were come up with by a runner named Kakarot, who ran this like 6 years ago, and their splits were just like the names of the ghosts. So there's like one who's like a priest that I still call like Ghostface Killer, because I think he named after like a Wu-Tang Clan member or something. I'm not super sure.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I think I cut you off a bit there, though. You were gonna ask something?
I'm just watching, trying to take all this ghost stuff in. It's so spooky.
Yeah, my favorite part of this game is actually the pause screen, because if you get scared enough that you have to pause and leave it for a while, the pause screen doesn't like you. It's not your friend. That's all I'll say about that.
It doesn't let you pause for like any extended period of time?
No. So if you leave it paused for too long, I guess I'll just spoil this for anyone who hasn't played it. Let me grab this extra health just for safety.
Close your ears if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah. So if you leave it paused for too long, I'm not sure exactly how long. Bloody handprints just start showing up all over your screen, and if you don't know that's going to happen the first time, it really gets you.
That's wow. I thought you were going to be like, it never really paused. It's kind of like Dark Souls. No. It's okay,
I wish.
Freak out with these handprints.
Ooh, wait, that was one too few there. Trying to remember these puzzles. I did the really not great thing of writing down the first 2 nights of puzzles one way, and then after a certain point I started writing how I did them another way, so I'm like, have 2 different versions of solutions for everything, and like, this was not smart.
Is it just hard to remember because of the characters are not super familiar?
Yeah,
like
kind
the
of.
puzzle symbols.
Also, like 3-year break in between running.
That too, yeah. That will do it as well.
A big part is just because of the different night changes, and there's actually a lot of puzzles. The more unique ones are a bit easier to remember. We have to kill this ghost here to grab a talisman that lets us open a door through a puzzle. Like, there's a candle puzzle coming up that's really easy to remember because it's candles. There's no other candle puzzle, so it's just like 3 right, 2 left, 3 right, 1 left. Kind of is how I remember it.
Yeah. We need to get you a cheat sheet. Just have it right on your desk.
Yes, I do have a cheat sheet on my desk.
Oh, good.
So yeah, most of these it's like left twice, left 4 times, right 5 times, or left 5 times, because it gets to the same point on the opposite side of the circle, and then you just press X twice. That was the last door. But I later on stopped, instead of going by how many directions, left or right, and then you press X, I started going, it's the upper right one, it's the bottom one. It's like, that doesn't help me. And when you have that for a puzzle that's just left over and over again, it's like, made it needlessly complicated. All right. So we have the blinded ghost back again. She can ruin our day pretty badly here. If she hits you when you're opening a door, she teleported right behind me on the door. Sometimes it'll close the door, and you'll have to open it again while she hits you again. Luckily, that didn't happen. I'm going to do an enemy manipulation thing here where I just tap to run, but because I'm not taking a full step, she can't hear it. So she doesn't hit me immediately. And then when I run down the stairs, she'll fly by.
Ice skating.
Yeah, it's pretty silly. It comes in handy in like 3 different spots. You can kind of get away from that fight without having to do it, but because she immediately teleported behind me and hit me, which is bad RNG, I would rather just take it safely. I did take some extra health, but I still have the stone mirror, so I'm probably until that breaks, because it's another I can pick in a really easy spot, which it'll probably just break before. And then we pick up another carving here, and now we get to go climb ladders again for a bit.
Uh-oh.
Our favorite part.
We'll see how many times she wants to climb it.
These ones luckily aren't as bad. I don't know why I think it's because these are actually ladders where the other one is kind of like stairs. They're like at an angle, so it kind of slopes closer towards you. These ones aren't quite as bad. And we also get stared at by some weird guy on the roof. He's like an herbalist or someone. He lived here. He's dead. We got Brenda. So yeah, we're heading towards one of the other shrines. There's a bunch of shrines around this place. Like there's like 5 or 6 shrines. They really like shrines. This area is cool, like aesthetically, but it's a really not great part of the run because it's super linear and super slow because of ladders. So this is our next puzzle, which I believe is just trying to remember. Oh, no, I did that wrong. There we go. That one is you press X, then you press left, then you press X over and over again. But I pressed left first. Darn. This is one of the ones I remember for some reason. It's just like left X, left X, left X, left X, left X, right X, just to spice it up at the end.
Yeah, just a little extra.
Yeah, I always remember this one because it makes me think of that What's New Pussycats joke. I'm sure everyone knows the one. I'm blanking on the name of the comedian because I'm hip with the kids.
I'm drawing blanks as well.
John Mulaney, that's it. Oh no, I forgot that. But yeah, so this is our first of ladders. It's a wonderful time. This is the most riveting section of the game.
I mean, we don't know how old these ladders are. They could break at any moment.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Oh, it went down? Oh. Okay. Spot. Okay.
We're fixing some tech difficulties at the moment, guys, so just be...
Interesting. The tech issues are following me.
Oh.
Oh no.
Don't panic.
Did you say when we're good to go?
Don't panic.
Okay. Dying. Alright. Oh wait. Timer. Oh, just go whenever. We use in-game time, it's fine. Oh wait, I need to check this first.
Okay, we're back.
Yes.
The ghosts got us for a minute, guys, but we are back.
Why does this not want me to take a picture? Okay, that was weird. It was not giving me the glue, the blue aura that says I can take a picture of this.
I feel like glue aura is the meme now.
Oh, I'm already behind you. I love this ghost when it does that. It just like it goes like 80s anime on you. It's like, I'm already behind you. Let's go. I'm a bit confused about this puzzle here because you have to beat this ghost to get matches for the puzzle with the candles, but we picked up a lighter earlier. Did we just throw the lighter away? Because we could have just used it for this, I think. Maybe it ran out.
Do you only
of
have so many like inventory spots?
No, you can just pick stuff up indefinitely. It's all kind of key items, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, you might have inventory slots. I don't pick up enough stuff to know. So yeah, now we get to backtrack all the way we came, and then we get to run away from the blind ghost again, who is very scary. We get to ice skate again. But yeah, this room, like, aesthetically is really cool, but it's so tedious. Run around the entire outside, climb 2 ladders every time. We'll be back here.
What's weird about some of the static camera is like some of them kind of are a bit cinematic, like they're sort of static but sort of moving also.
Yeah, there's like tracking cameras and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably makes it even more difficult with the tank controls.
Yeah. Luckily,
Just
the run button
disorienting.
is very nice for that because it just makes us keep going straight.
That's good.
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah. All right, so that's Kyrie here, who's like pointing at this puzzle to do, and it does not want me to do it. So 3, 2, 3, and 1, which is again the easiest one for me to remember for whatever reason. Candles.
Candles.
And we immediately get chased by a ghost, who we do not want to fight.
Be spoilers, but are there any friendly ghosts? Maybe spoiler.
so there is a ghost we nicknamed Casper, which we will see later.
Okay.
We kill Casper.
Oh, well then.
Before Casper kills us. Again, these nicknames are oh, okay, that was a scary teleport. It was like right on me.
Oh my god.
And immediately into another fight after we get away from that ghost. Crawling child is back. We have to deal with a lot of children in Night 2. Night 2 is probably the scariest night just because it is the longest, so there's a lot more stuff that can go wrong. And we really hope doesn't go wrong. So, we got from the candle puzzle the demon scroll, which was stolen. A kid ghost stole a piece of the mirror we found when Carrie first attacked us. So we have to get this demon scroll to kind of get back through this section. It opens up a secret passageway, and we're back where we fought the first assistant way at the beginning. And now we get to fight the kid to get our mirror piece back. And this fight is awful. This fight is so bad without audio, because every
can't
attack...
hear the laughter, huh?
Yeah, the kid like teleports at the beginning of the fight to a random set location, and then you have to like try to just guess. And it can go really badly. Which is why I have a stone mirror right now. So it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I hope.
Come on, little ghost. Where are you?
So there's actually some really cool stuff about this fight, but if you don't know about it, it's even worse. I didn't know about it when I ran this 3 years ago and only learned it this year, but sometimes it spawns in the rafters, so... Alright, it has not spawned. It did not have an immediate spawn because it's not showing orange anywhere. I don't like that. Where's this ghost?
Uh-oh.
Where's this child?
This is the most
It's spawning right in front of me.
Game of hide and seek right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
This is like... Oh, he's in the rafters. Okay. It's kind of like just having to figure out based on... not in the rafters. Wait, not... Oh, over in the corner. Okay. Okay, that was a decent fight. It's like, I can get the general position from the light at the top, and then I have to check, like, every possible spawn location in that area. That went well, though. So...
Yeah, I don't think that this ghost was giving you the runaround too long, so well done.
And then his ball drops down the stairs, sadly.
Aww.
So, gotta take a picture of some more stuff, just to unlock stuff.
Eyeball.
There's a few cool things about this game. Like, there's a few optional scares. I don't know if that ball is one, but there are some that don't show up every playthrough, so you can, like, think you've played through it, like, 2 or 3 times, and, like, you know everything, nothing's gonna scare you, and then something weird happens you haven't seen yet.
Oh, that would trip me out.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a surprise speedrunning this, too. You're not always going to get the same kind of RNG.
Yeah, there's a few ghost spawns that are RNG. Usually it's not too bad, but sometimes it can be awful. I've had runs die to a random ghost spawning in a room when I really didn't want it to, and it just killing me while I try to run past.
Yeah.
But you can't really stop and fight them all the time. It's just not worth it. In the marathon, if I'm one hit and something like that happens, I will fight it because I'm not taking chances.
You have to, yeah, you have to be safe.
Yeah, but this has been going pretty well so far, so hopefully that won't happen.
I know, and I just have to remind everyone again that Sasam has no game audio. I think this is like so impressive.
Luckily, most of these early ghosts, that's not too bad. That kid is like the first of the ones that are really bad. There's a few
Yeah.
more at the end of this night that are bad, and then a few in night 3. It's mostly the ones that like to teleport that are a little rough. Yeah,
How
we also
many
get to-
nights are there, like, in
Uh,
total?
So there's 3 real nights, and then the last night is like really short in the last boss. There's like 3 other fights. Oh no, she teleported. Okay, behind me, thank you. If she teleports into a wall, it just takes forever. And it's not fun. So this is one of the spots where it's really easy for the ghost to like jump into the wall and you not be able to hit her because we're in this small corridor. So luckily that didn't happen. Also, this camera angle is really spooky. I don't like it. It's just like someone looking out from a grate behind us. One of the coolest...
Peekaboo.
Yeah. One of the coolest parts is in the last night, you actually get to kind of get into that area and like you suddenly find out like, oh, this is where they've been watching me this whole time from this area, and there's just like a bunch of hidden passageways you find. So yeah, this is where the other stone mirror is. I didn't actually pick it up because I still have the old one, but this is like the second one you can pick up if you burn the first one already.
So it only has like a certain number of charges, I guess.
Yeah, it's a one-time use, full
okay.
revive when you die. So there was another one at the first boss, the journalist at the end of night 1. There's one there, but we didn't need that there either. We still have the first one from the lake, so that's because everything's been going well. So let's hope it keeps going well. I really hope it keeps going well because so far this is a pretty good run, and I've just jinxed it.
No.
Alright, so we had to do all that to get a bronze key. It's actually really funny. 3 years ago, we thought you had to take a picture of the box that needs the key because it'll show you the key and tell you what you need. So we thought you had to do that to be able to get the key, but no, you can just get the key without doing that. So that saves like 2-3 seconds.
It's so funny when you find strats like that where you end up doing this really roundabout way of, you know, completing it and then realize you don't have to do like half of the steps.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice, I guess.
Yeah, so we're on to our next sort of boss. It's kind of a mini boss of the night. The kid was the first one. This is the second. This is the Herbalist Wife, who was hanged. I forget if she hung herself or was hanged by the other people. But we're going to take this way, which is risky because ghosts spawn. But it lets us set up a very specific path, which this we didn't do 3 years earlier, though I started messing with it right around the time I stopped running. So it's just sort of coming into the route. Okay, cool. Ghost didn't hit me. Good RNG. Sometimes it's right behind the door and you just have to like tank it and run through. There's another ghost that can spawn here, RNG, I think. But I believe this demon tag, like scroll door thing. Oh yeah, here's the other ghost it spawned too. Yay! It's off in the corner somewhere, we're fine. I believe you can only turn this door from the side that has the scroll on it.
Oh, okay.
It made cool. So we set up this way, because it's slightly faster, and we'll go back this way as well. And we want it facing the other way, because once we finish the mask section, we will come back there. And the mask section is just whatever's after this, and it's very long and tedious, and it's my least favorite part of night 2. My least favorite part of the run, because it's such a cool concept and has like really neat aesthetics, but it's just not like done super well.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into. So this is the next fight. She likes to move around a lot. Hopefully she won't too much. I'm not getting quick charges on her, but she is not. doing the thing where she flies into the sky, so that's fine.
I mean, yeah, she's just chilling, ready for the portrait.
Yeah. It's really nice when they pose for you. Makes the job a whole lot easier.
Thank you, man.
Okay, that fight went pretty well too. I'm getting really good RNG. I'm so happy with this. She can do a thing where she like just shoots up into the sky for a bit and disappears, and you have to wait for her to show up again.
You know what? It's not RNG. You're just a really great photographer, and you know how to make the subject feel comfortable.
Yeah. I went to I'm blanking. I went to Arcadia Bay to learn.
Pro photographer.
Yeah. So we also need to do a puzzle after fighting her, because we need the first mask to let us into the mask section. We kind of find out through her. And this is a puzzle. Who's in the front of the back?
Who is in the front of the back?
The one in the top right corner.
Will we take doll?
And then we just get this mask from here. It's the angry mask. We are now angry. And this mask section, I really like the mask designs. I like the idea behind it. But it's a lot of backtracking. Like a lot of backtracking. And then the puzzle is just kind of not a puzzle.
Are there any kind of like safe rooms? Like the room that's very well lit? Is that kind of a safe room?
So the room I had to go up the stairs to get the extra ammo is kind of like a safe room.
Okay.
But the puzzle changes every day to get in, so if you're on a different day and don't know the new puzzle or haven't figured out, you're not getting in and it's not safe anymore.
How do the days work? Like, are they actually on a timer, or it's like after you complete a certain amount of events, then it changes the day?
It's plot set, so it's after certain fights with certain
conditions have been
yeah.
met. Okay.
I didn't get the swinging rope RNG. So one of the RNG scares there is that a rope can swing at you and scare you. We didn't get it because this is the best RNG I've ever had in a run. And it's going to stay that way because I said so.
New PB incoming? Question mark?
Yes. So we're back at the very beginning here, and the whole puzzle is where you have to take and place masks, but really it's just you use the mask, then you take the mask again. And that's the whole puzzle. Kind of. We do have to take this mask here.
Easy.
Well. And there's just like this one pillar you have to put all 4 masks on to unlock the other mask that was back in that corridor. So it's like you need all the masks with you at all times. So it's just the puzzle's not that interesting when it's just take it with you again. We also have a very rough fight coming up. There's one fight in between, but the fight after can be kind of rough. It's one of the enemies that likes to teleport. So,
well, hopefully
without
the
audio
enemy doesn't do that.
I'm sure I'll get good RNG. I've had enough good RNGs. So we fight the blinded woman again here, and we really don't want her to teleport because it's such a small, closed-off area. She will be in the wall somewhere.
Well, and the camera's probably, it's not the fastest, so it's probably like hard to maneuver it from side to side and wherever.
Yeah. She has not teleported yet, which is good. Okay, that was a good fight.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I was supposed to upgrade my speed, like, back when I fought the first kid, but I forgot to. Again.
It
I'm
happens.
just gonna upgrade that again. And I'm gonna upgrade range. Normally you'd upgrade max value first, but I find range helps me with the teleporters because it just makes it a bit easier to hit them. So we have to take the happy mask here so we can go through this door. And I should have, when doing that, also changed my ammo type, but I forgot I'm really bad at menuing in this game. I always forget to do something and then have to do it again. Like, darn it. Again.
It like loops back around and you're like, man. Missed it.
Yeah, if I forget to change ammo and I run out, it's really bad too because I can't hear the out of ammo thing. So if I don't notice, I'm just like, why am I not shooting? Something's wrong here.
But this is only something you can see from the menu, or?
You can see it when you're in first-person view.
Oh,
To
okay.
fight them, it's like down in the bottom corner.
Thanks for answering all of my questions. I've honestly never played this game or seen this game. So I have a lot of questions usually.
This is one of the puzzles I wrote out my notes to really poorly. Okay. So now we get the last mask, which is the reflection mask, which just becomes every other mask, which is why this puzzle's not the best, because suddenly you just have every mask at once, and this guy's here, and he likes to teleport. Luckily, he's one too where he teleports with that. And if you hit him when he's attacking you, he does this huge animation that's super long, and it's bad, so... we don't want to have him actually try to attack us. Okay. Because it like, yeah, every time it's this really long animation, which is unfortunate, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it. He's very far away from me. Oh. Teleported directly behind on me. As you do. This is our first kind of bad RNG.
No.
That's okay, though. I didn't use up too much ammo. This is...
Subjects are fussy.
Yeah, this is one of the first ghosts that's really bad with teleporting. I'm actually going to use the herbal medicines I took earlier. My safety. At this point, there's not many stone mirrors anymore, so I don't want to use the one I have anymore. So I'll just use healing instead. Up until the last one you can pick up, it's fine if you have to use it, but after that, it's like, no. I can't afford it. Oh, I said go through. That's really weird, it didn't.
So we're picking up the happy mask?
Yeah. So yeah, we just take all the masks with us again. And
we picked up the happy mask. I feel so happy.
Not mean to interact with that one. We also had the joyful mask. So we are happy and joyful.
Happy and joyful, chat.
And we get to see that horrifying mask.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
yeah,
well,
so
that's something.
Yeah, we do all that to unlock that. And this is where the reflection mask comes in handy. It just becomes whatever mask. But you menu so many times for it, because you menu to use it, then you menu to go through, then you menu to take it with you again. Which is like... It's why it's my least favorite area. It's just so much.
Aww.
I think it's like a really neat idea. I just think it could have been executed a tiny bit better. But it's also the first Fatal Frame. It's the first game, you know?
It's the first game. And speaking of Fatal Frame games, someone has asked if you have played any other Fatal Frame games recently.
Not recently. I do have Fatal Frame 2. I wanted to learn it for a while, but I haven't gotten around to it. I don't have a ton of free time, unfortunately. And I'm still trying to find Fatal Frame 3, which is actually a sort of direct sequel to this game. Our main character shows up in that one as well.
Oh, nice.
And Fatal Frame 5 is also after this game, and the main character's daughter shows up in it. But I think it's based off a different ending than the canon ending of this one that leads up to 3. It's not very clear. So yeah, that one puts us back here, and this is why we want the demon tag scroll to be facing this way, so we can just really quickly go back through it. It's faster pathing.
Oh yeah.
It's free time save. So that trunk there, that big red trunk, one of the RNG scares is that will just start shaking randomly at you, which is fun. except if you're not expecting it.
Then it's like not fun.
Yeah, I think the first time it happened was like on my 4th run ever, and it actually scared me a lot. I was like, that doesn't happen.
What is this?
Luckily, that scare doesn't cause time loss. Like, it doesn't make her flinch like some of the other ones. Which, luckily, we haven't gone one of the flinch ones either yet. But yeah, we get to backtrack again to the staircases. Hooray! Staircases. Or,
Staircases.
I guess not staircases, ladders, but...
Ladders, yeah.
Yeah, we also get to refight this herbalist guy in a much smaller area near walls, and he teleports. Ooh, this is not good RNG. I got the double enemy spawn.
Uh-oh.
We're just gonna run through the door there and hopefully it despawns. Yeah, where are you? Right in me. That was close. No. No. I don't like this RNG already.
Stay still, ghost. What are you doing?
Okay, it should just be one more shot. Teleported somewhere over here. I'm stuck. Oh, that was too close. I don't like this. I don't like this fight.
You can do it.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's all good. Okay, I can breathe. Everybody, we can breathe now.
There's way too many close calls.
Yeah.
So gonna change my ammo back here, save the type 14 because we don't actually pick up anymore, so we're gonna save that for the lovingly dubbed ghost face killer.
That's such a name.
I don't even know why it's named that. It's like a 6-year-old runner's joke. I don't get it. It's so old. Like to give an idea of like how long ago I started running this, we weren't using in-game time at the time even.
Oh wow. How many hours do you think approximately you've maybe spent on this game?
Not enough. Not enough to be running in a marathon. But I'm here because it's okay.
It's okay.
Honestly, being like, you don't have to be super amazing at a run to kind of do marathon runs. Generally, people who do tons of time, it's very much someone who wants a really good time, but not everyone runs that way. I definitely am not.
It's for the entertainment. And
yeah.
No.
I walked too close. My hubris got the best of me. Like Icarus, I flew too close to the blinded woman's face. I just want to... Okay. She's somewhere around here. Somewhere. Oh, she's in that wall, isn't she? Ooh, found you. And she teleported. And there goes our stone mirror. Oh no.
Uh-oh. No ghost.
That was not good RNG, but I guess it's fine. We just can't die again. The last boss one-shots us.
Uh-oh.
No safety there. That's okay. If everything goes right with the last boss and it doesn't do silly stuff, it's one of the easiest fights of the game. If it does silly stuff, then we're in trouble.
I wonder if there are any spots in this game where you can stand and the ghosts can't actually like reach you. Maybe not too many or any.
I think so. Most of the ghosts can phase through walls, so it's not really.
True.
Unless there's just like a weirdly coded place. Oh yeah, we get to fight Kyrie again. Ta-da! It went as well as last time. I'm gonna save again. So that's the end of night 2.
Ooh, okay, night 2.
Yeah,
done.
So night 3 is fun? Question mark.
Yeah, it's like, are you sure about that?
So night 3 is basically a boss rush, and then so is night 4. So we're just gonna have a whole bunch of fights that can go horribly wrong all at once. I believe in myself, though.
I believe in you too.
As long as my controller doesn't disconnect.
Controller, can you believe for just bit, please?
So we have to go down this whole tunnel that's collapsed. There's ghosts in here that try to give us hugs, but we're having none of that today. You know, our brother's missing, probably dead. We don't need comfort right now.
Nope. We are on a mission.
Yeah, we need answers. So yeah, we find out this tunnel's caved in, so we have to find another way to get through to the ritual area. Ghost hit me. These ghosts actually deal a decent chunk of damage, and they can like stun lock you into another one, which just happened.
No.
So I'm losing a lot of life, and I don't have a stone mirror. Not okay, but it's okay. It's okay that it's not okay.
I mean, you're still walking, so.
Yeah, we're not dead yet.
Okay, right now.
If I die immediately, I'm still very close to where the last save was, so. So we're actually coming up to Casper, our friendly ghost.
Our questionably friendly ghost.
Yes, our ghost of questionable motives.
There you go.
I
goodness,
think
the screen shake, that was like extreme.
Oh yeah,
extreme ladder.
Yeah, there's like a little earthquake there. They make the ladder even longer because it wasn't long enough already.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so the whole other section is like dealing with the ghosts in the house to figure out like more details about the ritual and where everything's in. And now this is this night we deal with all the priests and stuff who were part of the ritual, which is good. It's okay. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with the ritual.
I mean,
spawned right on me instantly. That is not good. I'm actually so close to dead. I'm using the last of my healing items. I have nothing else to heal.
Okay, last healing item. Let's go.
Way too early. Usually I have all of them by the end of this, and I do not know where this ghost is. Oh, there it is. It's just a face in fog. It's Casper. A very unfriendly ghost right now.
Casper, come on. Why you gotta be like this?
I've never had that ghost spawn immediately on me and hit me. That was something else. I'm trying to think.
All you gotta do is just get the sick dodges, and you're gonna be good.
I think I know there's like a one safety save. And again, if I have to, I will Google how to get into the safe room.
Wait, do I need to boot up Google now? Do I need to consult with Google now?
We'll see. We'll see how much I'm hit during the like upcoming 5 fights. 6 fights. Possibly with double ghost spawns. This might become a thing. I'm having flashbacks to like when I ran this in a marathon 3 years ago and everything went horribly wrong.
It started off so well.
Wait, actually, there's a healing item right here. I'm taking for safety. I will waste the time for that herbal medicine, just in case. Just because this next fight is it can be a doozy.
I mean, hey, it's not a time waste if you do have to use it, so good pickup.
Yeah, as long as I have to use it. If I don't use it, now I feel foolish.
I mean, sometimes you just want to collect herbal medicine just to have it, you know?
I was trying to think up a joke with like there's some herbal medicine like brand hair thing.
Oh my goodness. Gotta crush the herbal medicine into the shampoo.
I'm thinking of herbal essence. Okay, there we go. I completely blanked on that word. So we're gonna change our ammo here again. This is the last ghost we'll be using red ammo on. We have to fight it twice. So we have to place some ropes on some statues real fast. Some very creepy looking statues. I also probably should have upgraded my camera there, but that's fine. I'll do it after this fight. I should really do it before this fight. This is the bad fight. Decisions.
This is the bad fight? Would you say it's the worst fight?
No, that's still Long Arms, like the third fight in the game.
Long Arms is the worst ghost in the game.
Yeah, I've straight up died to that fight before, even though it's supposed to be super easy. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade max power here. And so we pick up stone talisman thing, keel carving. That's what it's called. And so this is Ghostface Killer. He's actually really cool design with like the mask and the floating other skulls. This fight's going well right now. He's just teleported. Yep. There's a sword in my face. I do not like a sword being in my face. And I am using a lot of ammo on this, but that's fine. Okay. That went okay. That was an okay
I was about
fight.
to say he's like Ghostface Chilla right now.
Yeah.
But I guess he's busting out the sword, so never mind.
Yeah. The scariest thing about this fight is because we're kind of backed into a wall. If he decides to, like, when he starts swinging the sword, even though you kind of still get the hit stun frames on him, if he's swinging the sword versus not, he'll still sort of slowly go through with the motion still. It doesn't really hit stun, it just kind of slows for a bit, then it goes again. And
so that's not a bad attack then.
Yeah. Oh, there's one of the scares that causes me. But if it hits you, it takes like about half of your health. And if you're in a close quarter with him, like I was, and he's just finishing through with the animation, you can just get hit really bad. This is... Where is my notes on this? Oh. Right, this one's really simple. What am I doing? I couldn't find my notes because I rewrote the notes on this yesterday, so they're in a completely different place. Yay. It's easy to just go, oh, you should just remember them, but it's like when you run it, constantly always looking at the notes, you just never memorize them because you always have the notes there.
No, that's understandable. It can be really... Your mind just gets mixed up in different, probably, sections of the game, and it's hard to keep them straight.
Yeah, I find this game's really bad for that because of the amount of backtracking in it.
Oh, yeah, and then you'll mix up, like, a section that you already did.
Yeah, or the day.
Yeah.
This is my favorite puzzle in the game. So we have to take shots of these, like, switches and then go kill the priest at these, like, little altars that shows us. And then every time we kill a priest, it shows us, like, which button to press. It's a really easy puzzle, and if you didn't have to fight them for it, it would be super easy. But instead, we have to fight a bunch of ghosts.
Aww.
So I just used type 45 there because it's the weakest type, and I'm not going to use it to fight anyone, so I wanted to save, like, the 4 shots there. A bit safer. So now we get to hunt down all the priests that perform this ritual. Ghostface Killer is technically like the head priest, but that's not as cool a name. Head priest. Speaking of heads and priests, one of the attacks these enemies have... Alright, look. From one camera angle, it looked like the healing item respawned. But yeah, so one of the RNG attacks these ghosts have is their heads just don't spawn, so you can't charge up your attack, because you have to be facing the core to charge your attack, which is always the heads.
Oh, weird.
So yeah.
You just...
Yeah, oh yeah, here it is. You just kind of walk backwards until the head appears, and then you can shoot it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Sometimes they immediately attack you out of it. It is okay-ish RNG.
Heads will roll.
Kind of flying back and forth. Wait, that shot didn't take... What? I've been bamboozled! That was awkward. Wait, what? I was clearly looking straight. He was not in view, and then he hit me from straight. You are one hit to dead. Please don't kill me. So that went horribly wrong. That was really good until one shot left, and then everything fell apart. I'm glad I picked up the X for healing.
It's always the last shot, too. You know, you want to go in for the finish, and you can't.
I'm trying to think, where can I pick up more healing items? because I am out once more. Oh no, there's an attack following me.
Oh,
Ah!
run!
Not yeah, these priests summon like homing attacks on you that are a little annoying. What went horribly wrong in the last time I ran this in a marathon was I had one hit to die and one ghost kept spawning that, so it just kept killing me over and over again. That last attack, I had to save right before it too. It was very sad.
Death loop.
Yeah, basically. That will not happen this time though. I am sure of it. I believe in myself.
I believe. Chat, do you believe? Believe in us. Believe in Sam. Sasam.
Please do not throw anything at my face. Okay, cool. Did not throw it. Okay, that fight went way better. That was a good fight. So this is like the moment of truth of, am I going to probably die or not, is... This next fight is the one where either one or two enemies spawn. If two enemies spawn...
So we just want the one to spawn if it is going to.
Now that I've said that, there's going to be two.
Come on, RNG.
Luckily, one of them takes a long time before they usually attack you at all, so hopefully if you can kill the first one in time before the second, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know where else I can grab healing. A healing item might spawn in this room. I forget if there's one in day 3. There's like one on other day. Oh no! We got both. We got the 2 spawn.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Double feature.
I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen.
Double
Stay
trouble.
right there, broken lady. Oh goodness, the other one's like beside me. Okay, first goes down.
Okay, this ghost is terrifying.
Yeah, it's just right there, like coming for the hug, upside down. So the other one's in the wall right now. And might come... Okay, it's out of the wall somewhere. And it's back in the wall. I'm trying to stay as far away from this thing as possible. Back out of the wall. I am playing this one safe and just staying as far away as possible.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a little close.
I'm getting nervous.
It's getting real close. Okay, did not take any damage. We're safe. We're good.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
That was madness. Well done.
So I knew I would get the double spawn and bad RNG because I haven't gone it once in any of my practice runs for the past month or so. So it's like, it had to happen eventually. Right, so
Marathon luck. Can't escape it all the time.
It's just like last marathon. Coming back to haunt me. Okay, so we got another priest here. This is the one I death looped on, but I only had 1 hit left then. I have at least 2 hits here. If I die, we go back to the whole beginning of the night, so... This is why I have a high estimate. Because if I die, it goes bad. Getting a scare. And there's still no healing items. I wonder if I could go all the way back and if the stone mirror would be there at the temple steps, but that would take so much time. That's not
like
worth
if it respawned or something. Well, you said you have some safety saves, yeah?
Yeah, but they're still at the beginning of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting hit by all of these. I think I might... Ooh. I am alive, but that... It's gonna hit me! No!
The magic pixel.
There's one of his fire things flying around right now, and I'm really scared. I don't know where it is. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope! Oh, God! So there's a save right behind me. I am going to save immediately.
Yeah, please do.
This is not worth it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, where can I get help? Where can I get help? I'm gonna be saving a lot now. Yeah, there's a save right in this shed behind me.
So I'm guessing your health doesn't regen after a save.
I don't believe so. That would be very nice. I'm still limping. There was like an article I saw that said like, oh yeah, you get ammo back at a save point. I'm like, no, you don't. What? What is this article?
What are you
Maybe
talking
in
about?
later games, but
Yeah.
I should actually check. Did it heal me? No, it definitely did not. All right, so we got 2 more fights for this day and a bunch of random spawn ghosts that might come and hit me, so I have to just not get hit by anything.
I know. This is like shaking. I'm so nervous.
There's another save right before the next fight. I'm just gonna save there too. Oh no, there's a ghost! No! What is this RNG?
Ghost, please.
Okay.
Aww.
I'm so glad we saved there. I've never seen a ghost spawn there before. Never.
Like, hey,
I didn't know a ghost could spawn there. I actually didn't know a ghost could spawn there.
Well, everyone now, you know, we all know that a ghost can spawn.
Are we gonna just get death looped on this door?
Ooh, that would be not good.
Ooh. Ooh. It might be worth it to just go check for that stone mirror. If it's not there, it's gonna take so much time. But I'm doing it.
Do it.
Oh, if there's a ghost over here spawn though. No. Oh no.
Is it?
It's okay. I have like a 150 150 estimate. We'll be fine. I definitely will not PB at this point though.
Aw, that's okay.
I don't think I can because we use in-game time and I technically died and reloaded. Like segments it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, there's 2 ghost spawns here. Let me pick it up. Oh, we got the mirror. We're good. We're good. Now I have to get out.
Are you getting it?
I got hit, but it's okay. It fully heals me.
Fuck.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like this. This was a bad idea.
Watch this, guys. Watch this. What? Wow.
This game is bad for my health. Wait, there's something right here. Oh, it's writing. Okay, not a health item.
I know. Every time I see something on the ground, I'm like, oh, it's healing.
Yeah, I know most of them aren't, but we don't really go around that corner at this point, so I had no idea what it was. I don't go to this area in night 3. I don't know what happens.
Don't stress it. You're doing amazing.
So we should be able to tank this hit at the door now. If it spawns again. Watch it not spawn this time.
Yeah,
and not be
I was gonna say, watch it just be like, well, bored of you now. I don't think that was too much of a time loss, to be honest.
Not too much. Yeah, it didn't spawn this time. Wow. I also forgot to pick up the ammo last time, so I would have ran out of ammo on this fight anyways, but... We are safe. Actually, I'm gonna save after this fight instead of before. This fight should be fine. It's the fight after that I'm really worried about. I'd like a save for it, because yeah, there's a save right there. But the fight's also right here.
So are we approaching the 3rd night?
So this is the 3rd night right now.
Okay, this is the 3rd night. I
can
keep them straight.
we have 2 more fights, and then it's the final night.
Okay. All
which
right, let's
has
do this.
4 fights total in the final night. And this fight's going pretty well. I keep thinking he's gonna attack me, and then he doesn't. Oh, and then he does. This attack sucks. It freezes me. Let me move. Let me move. Yeah, you just get like stuck there. It's such a time loss. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That one hit wasn't too much damage. I should be able to take 2 hits from the second Ghostface kill fight, so.
That's the cover shot.
This is why I always overestimate my games, because of this. It doesn't matter how much you practice, things can always go silly.
Well, yeah, I mean, you shouldn't beat yourself up if it's like RNG out of your control.
Yeah, well, that last fight where I got hit to one hit was very much kind of on me. It was really awkward because I was trying to get the shot, but I couldn't get the aim on the enemy through the trees. His head was always behind a tree, so it just wouldn't let me hit him.
It's okay.
And I just like couldn't position myself right, which is really awkward, but I mean, I lived, so that was what mattered. But then I didn't live because the game decided to troll me. Imagine if I hadn't saved. That would have been real fun. I don't want to imagine that. Alright, but so we've been in all 4 of these. We finally get to do my favorite puzzle. So this one is 1. This one is 2. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. This answer is 3. And this answer is 4. It's a terrible code. It's like a baggage number.
Gotta set the luggage code.
I have to fight all 4 of these ghosts just to learn the code is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so unnecessary. I love it. Alright, so we're gonna refight the head priest, Ghostface Killer. It's like, oh, there's blood on the ground. What happens if I follow it? It's like, that blood's been there since like the first night, and I'm only noticing it now, apparently. But that's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, a ghost spawned.
Oh, that's not fine.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
This is all fine. I took this herbal medicine, so I can't take it this time. Another ghost spawned. Oh. Okay. This is RNG. We're not gonna go into the safe room. I'm not gonna use Google. I believe in myself.
No Google run. Let's go.
I think there's actually like a full heal at the far end of this room after this fight, so I'll maybe go steal that. Maybe. I have to survive the fight first.
Okay, but real talk, if you need me to Google something, I can do that for you.
No, we're okay. We're okay.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to, because it's like I'm at this fight anyways. If I get hit twice, I die no matter what, so...
Okay.
Ooh. Hiding behind walls.
Oh.
Teleporting. I'm just... I missed. I'm just gonna try to play this real safe and, like, not get too close. Oh, I missed that shot. I'm missing a lot of shots and wasting a lot of ammo. I've got 2 shots left, and I have to change ammo, but he's standing still, so I might just, be okay. Nope, I am not okay. I don't know where this ghost is.
Oh. Come on, ghost.
Okay, cool. Perfect ammo usage. We're good.
Work it. Cover ghost. Come on.
Okay. So just because I know there's all these ghost spawns back there, I'm gonna try to... There's a health somewhere here, I think. It's like back in this room? Yeah, there's a... There's also ammo, but I don't need that ammo anymore. I guess I'll keep using that ammo. Yeah. Okay, we're full health again. I don't want to die on the way back after that fight.
No.
We're using all of the safety items. This game's always, like, kind of a ride. Because it's like, either the run goes really well, or it's just like, how much can I salvage this, and is it worth it to salvage it anymore?
Salvage or reset. Yeah.
Yeah. I somehow never get... Oh, it spawned directly my way. Oh, it teleported away. No, it's there, it's there. Oh, this is the ghost that killed one of my runs when I was at one hit, and it just spawned here. I thought I got away from it. I got into the next room, and it jumped through a wall at me. Oh, yeah, it spawned in front of me again. Wait, I walked through and didn't get hit. That's new.
Whoa.
Jukes for Jesus. Let's go.
Jukes. Those sick dodges.
Okay, we didn't get hit, so that health wasn't necessary, but better safe than sorry. This game is so mean. That's part of what makes it so fun to run, though, because it's always like, alright, what's gonna happen this time?
No, this game is a trip.
Okay, so we get another mirror piece. That's the end of night 3. So we're another save point. In the last portion. Nothing should go wrong here. Fingers crossed the last boss will not act weird. We will be fine. I'm probably going to have like a 128 at the end of this, which is not a great time, but it is a time that is finished.
I mean, hey, anything underestimate is...
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Always underestimate. Even if it's like pulling off some really hard strat last second. That's why you put a high estimate, so you'll always be underestimate. If you overestimate, wrong. If you underestimate yourself, things will go well. Which sounds really weird and backwards when you're talking about estimates. Because when you overestimate, it's because you put your estimate under, or like...
You do it just to have that little safety net.
Yeah, the safety net of if I die in night 2 and have to redo like half an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
Which it didn't happen, so we're good.
Yahoo!
We only died in night 3, which only lost us about 30 seconds, and then a minute to go pick up a stone mirror instead. I'm gonna save here too. Actually, no, there's another save somewhere else I can grab. So yeah, here again, we kind of do this walk because it's actually faster than walking on the beams. Like, this is how slow walking on the beams is. So it's slightly faster to, like, do this little,
yeah, if you do the little
jump walk. Yeah, we get
She's
the
so
mash.
scared of all these ghosts. She's like,
yeah,
I saw a ghost.
This is like the really cool area where you get to climb through all like the hidden passages where sometimes cameras will show someone watching you from. And it's like, oh, there's all this area. Which also means, oh, someone was actually in the walls watching me. It wasn't just a weird camera angle.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So yeah, this is where we find out that the reason our brother is still kind of alive is because Kira is like, this looks a lot like the guy I had a crush on who was murdered and then made me not want to do this ritual where I would be killed out of spite because they murdered him, so I wouldn't want to date him and live and not do the ritual. So it's like specifically not that. Also, we're getting chased here. It's black and white again. Goofy. But yeah, so we've like killed all the priests from the ritual, and then we just have to go like save Kyrie's soul or whatever because they're possessed by, I forget what it's called, but it's like evil incarnate, a bunch of evil souls.
The demons.
Yeah, we gotta go kill, or we have to go save Kyrie so she can finish her job as the like strangled priestess and seal the Hellgate away forever. Which is still a very sad ending. There's actually 3 endings to this game. The one we'll be getting is the canonical ending, and then there is a different ending if you beat it on the harder difficulties. And then there's an Xbox exclusive ending, because the Xbox version came out a year later and they upgraded stuff and added new content, and it's a lot easier, from what I understand.
But is that ending worth it? Have you seen it?
I have not. I know what it is. I'm gonna save here because this is the last save before the boss, and the boss one-shots us, so I'd like to, just in case, seeing how this is gone.
It's good save.
Yeah. Which, if everything goes right, this will be like the easiest fight. Especially since I picked up the extra 14 at the end there, so this fight should be real easy. Normally you do it with type 32. And this is the last fight that can kind of take time. The other two are really static. And then the last boss, of course. Be a thing. So here we have to fight two ghosts at once. I'm just going to focus on this one first, because the other one likes to just run around the wall for a bit. This one just kind of stays still, so it's easy to get rid of first.
Trying to figure out what I'm looking at here.
Oh, yeah, boy. It's kind of hard to see these ones. I have brightness up, like turned up really high on Amarok so people can see what's actually happening. Otherwise, it's really dark.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very, very dark game, especially on capture. So these ghosts were nicknamed Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Fantastic names. I don't know what their actual names are, but
hey, good enough.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna swap over to our Type 90 film we picked up in the rafters, and we have 12 shots. We do not want to miss any of them. Missing shots is bad. So this ghost is really easy. It just kind of sinks down here, and you just kind of two-shot it. If I had another max power upgrade, I could kill the ghost in one shot, but I don't. Yeah, this is the stretching rack that they died on, which is brutal. The ending of this game's kind of like, this game's really dark. Just human sacrifice and torture the game.
Hope you guys die.
And Ghost is just like doggy paddling after us here, which is an interesting animation. Yeah, and this should just take 3 shots. So we have 7 shots for the last boss. If everything goes right, it'll be real easy. Time is coming up. After we defeat the last boss, we have to rebuild the mirror and stick in a rock, and that will be time.
Okay.
And then I can also check in-game time, but because I had to reload a save, it is technically invalid, but that's fine. Marathons are RTA anyways, they're not. Yeah.
Do you think you'll attempt another Fatal Frame runs in the future?
Probably, just not marathon. For a while, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll probably not be running anything in the future, because my computer will continue to blue screen.
Aww.
So this is the last boss. We're gonna run over here into this corner. Turn around. And we got the shakes. Oh, got the hit. Okay, give me the proper... do the proper thing? Okay, yeah, this is the last boss. I'm going to press one button for the rest of the whole fight. Unless if something silly happens. She just teleports and stun locks. If you get the first hit, this is the easiest fight in the game. If you don't, it's really bad. So that's the last boss there. Nice and easy. So as soon as I place this completed mirror in the rock on the other side, that is time. We did it.
Coming up.
And time.
Nice.
Oh, okay. That went.
Stretch it out. You did it.
There was nothing wrong. Nothing went wrong. That was a perfect run.
Honestly, there were some clutch moments in that run, so I applaud you for that. That was a pretty awesome run.
There were some very suspect moments.
Yes.
So yeah, basically in the ending of this game is this mirror cleanses Kiari's soul. She had kidnapped Mafuyu and was like bound to him, and then she closes the gate, and then Mafuyu's like, she's gonna be alone for eternity. I'm gonna stay with her, so he just stays. That's the canon ending. On the hard ending, he comes with you, and on the Xbox version, her lover's undead soul comes out of the gate and spends eternity with her, and then he comes with you. Because I guess the ending where Mafuyu lives was too depressing with her being alone, so the Xbox version, they're like, we'll give her someone. We'll give her someone.
Silver linings, I guess.
Yeah. But yes, so that is Fatal Frame. And I guess that's Frame Fatales.
Yeah, I guess that is Frame Fatales. Thank
Now,
you so much,
128.
Sasam.
We got the sub 129.
Oh, sub 129. Nice.
That would have been a PB 3 years ago. Woo!
So we have.
Oh, that's really early.
We have finished the event 1 hour and 34 minutes early, I've been told. So new record, I think.
So much extra bedtime.
Yes, so much extra sleepy time.
And I thought I had tech issues. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sasam, for that awesome run of Fatal Frame. That about wraps it up for Frame Fatales, everyone. So thank you so very much for joining us here this week. Don't forget, we will be back February 23rd through the 29th for another exciting Frame Fatales marathon. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and there'll be more events in the future. So take care. And apparently I've been told that the VODs are already up on YouTube. So if you did miss some of the Frame Fatales runs and you want to go check them out, make sure you stop by the Games Done Quick YouTube channel and you'll be able to watch them. Thank you all so much. I'm Smooth Operative signing off. And a big thank you to everyone that was a part of the marathon, all the runners, all the volunteers, and of course, everyone watching. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.